Hello, welcome to August 2024. My name is Lynette and I'm reading from the For the Love of Relationships section in the August 2024 issue of the Love Exquisite Magazine, which you can access for free at loveexquisitellc.com. And the article is titled In Waiting. In Waiting. In a fast paced world, where most people have a microwave society mentality. I want it fast, I want it quick, I want it right now. It can be hard navigating through life when you feel like you are on pause. When it feels like you are on pause, it feels like you are always waiting for something important to happen in your life. For example, waiting for your financial situation to improve, or waiting for the phone call from that special someone, or waiting for that marriage proposal, or waiting to have children, or waiting for that ideal job that you want, waiting to meet the right person to date, waiting for your significant other to change into being a person, a better partner to you. So waiting for your significant other to change into being a better partner to you is what I'm trying to say. Waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting to go back to school or waiting to pursue your goals and dreams. It just always seems like you're in a constant state of waiting. And we get tired of waiting, and sometimes we try to rush through life. When we sometimes try to let me start this over. We sometimes try to rush through life. These are unedited because we do not know when the end of our lives will come. We tend to rush our partner into living the life that we want to live and then get frustrated when our partner might not move as fast or as quickly as we do, or at the same speed at least. Sometimes it is uncomfortable to wait because we usually start thinking that if we wait, we might not ever get to where we want to be in life. The truth is that if you wait for something too long, you might lose interest in it, or you might even miss out on an opportunity. Nevertheless, waiting is not always a bad thing to do. It is in the waiting period that we get to analyze the situation, think critically about what we truly want, and try to avoid making mistakes that we might later regret. We don't realize that sometimes that pause is the moment that we need to reflect on our lives and determine what we really want in life. How many times have you been in a waiting period and became frustrated with how things are not either moving as fast as you would like them to, or they're not going as you planned or hoped for in the time frame that you wish things would occur? Only to later find that you end up thanking God that things did not happen the way that you wanted them to originally happen. A lot of times. I know for me it's a lot of times, and I'm pretty sure for you you at least experienced it once or twice yourself. So sometimes it's important to wait so that you don't rush through life, that you don't rush into relationships, that you don't rush into or that you don't rush your partner to do something that he or she might not be ready to do. So keep in mind, however, that in waiting there could be a specific time frame on things like childbearing, before menopause for women, before you become a certain age, or where you're waiting too long for those moments that it decreases the possibility or likelihood that those type of things can occur. So in your relationships, the pause, the waiting period, it is important because it gives you the opportunity to get to know the person that you are with on a more personal level. And that insight can give you so much more information than rushing it through can give you. So you actually have time to pay attention to that insight, the insight that you get while you're waiting to move to the next level in your relationship. It will help you determine if he or she is even worth your valuable and precious time. So being in waiting can be a good thing. You don't have to wait until everything is perfect, however, because perfect would not, well, let me say this. Perfect does not exist. We all know that. Perfect does not exist, and a perfect world does not exist. So don't wait for everything to be perfect, because it never will be. Nothing is perfect. You can get close to it, but nothing is 100% perfect. So you don't have to wait until the right time, because the right time may never come. What's a right time for you may not be the right time for someone else. So you'll be constantly in waiting if you're waiting for the perfect time or the right time, because those things will never come. So what I'm saying is that you should wait until after you get to know someone on a personal level to decide where you want to place them in your life, as a friend, as an associate, as an intimate partner, or if you don't want them in your life at all, you want to exclude them from your life. So that's what waiting is all about. It's not about waiting for the perfect time or the right time. It's about making informed decisions. So when you rush into things, you are more susceptible to making mistakes. Although being in a waiting period can be difficult, waiting is important. In a relationship, pace yourself. Don't move too slow and don't move too fast. Don't rush anything, because you might overlook some very important details that could later impact your relationship. So while you are in waiting, make sure that you assess the situation thoroughly so that you can make an informed decision about whether or not the person that you are with, the person that you are dating, is the right person for you. Not for anybody else, but for you. This is important. So take your time to make sure that you are making the best decisions for your life. The article is titled In Waiting, and I know how frustrating and how anxious you can get in a waiting period. However, that waiting period is important because you want to be able to have time to assess, am I making the right decision by dating this person? So it's in the article titled For the Love of Relationships. So make sure that you're taking the time to get to know each other before you move forward in your relationship. Thank you for listening. And you can read articles like this and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Love Exquisite LLC. And you can read articles like this in the magazine online